Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Wild, live from Smoky Studios, Urban Grind TV, and we got legendary. Y'all see who I got in the building, man. Freeway Ricky Ross, man. How you doing today, sir?
Well, how you?
Wonderful, bro. It's good to have you in the building, first of all.
Man, I'm glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, what you got going on, first off?
Oh, my goodness. Where do we start?
I know it's a long journey, bro, but like I see you around. First of all, you coming from California up in the Midwest right now. It's kind of cold. How the weather treating you?
Oh, my goodness. Y'all got it too cold. Turn the air off, man. Y'all don't have no heater in Chicago?
It's only on the inside, bro, and outside in the summertime, man.
Yeah. But I love Chicago. You know, I usually come here about 3 times a year on speaking engagements, and I was just out in Waukegan. I never pronounce it right, so y'all forgive me. But I was out there, spoke yesterday, and you know, I just love Chicago, man. It's like my second or third home. One of them, I don't know which one, but it's close.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, you say you're doing speaking engagements. I see you got the book with you right now. What's the title of it?
You know, I keep this with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere without it. Freeway Rick, Untold Autobiography. You know, I wrote this when I was in jail, so it's kind of special to my heart.
That's right. Now, knowing that, because before you came home, it was a lot of so-called biographies out about you. Like, that's how a lot of people learned about you if they didn't know you directly. We saw like a lot of documentaries.
Jacking me all over the place, man. I mean, I guess I'm the Vic now, so every time I turn around, somebody jacking this or jacking that. You know, John Singleton got the show out now, Snowfall. You know, it just keep going on and on and on. I don't know when they're gonna stop, but I guess I got so much to work with. Right. So I guess, you know, they say when you got a lot, you can share a lot. So
I feel that, yeah, because your name and everything has just been everywhere since forever.
They finna really get it. I'm finna give it to them in a couple more months. You know, I got a few months. I've been home almost going on 10 years now. This is my 10th year, starting right now. Next October will be my 10th year, and finally getting my traction. Okay. You know what I'm saying, and learning what I'm doing, and learn all these new systems and how everything works, and I'm ready to turn it on now.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, how long has the book been out?
Book's been out like 3 years. Okay. 3 years, but you know I'm independent. You know,
right.
Independent. So most people ain't heard of it. I already know it's like the best kept secret. You know, especially for the entrepreneurs, and that's mostly who been buying it. It's been like the brothers from the block. You know what I'm saying? They've been supporting, but you know I done hit like 37,000 copies, going on 40,000 copies. So you know I ain't mad. That's good being independent when people don't understand. Yeah. I turned down the deals. You know, they offered me the little deals, and I was like, oh yeah, that's all y'all can do for me. I think I can do better than that myself. So
right, being face to face and everybody actually wanting to see, and you know, not just hit a story, but actually see you in person as well.
No doubt. And I learned so much from being out in the streets and mingling with the people and having to, you know, because if you do a label, you know, they're going to take it and they're going to put it in the stores or whatever they do. I don't know what they do, but I know that I wouldn't have no participation in it, and I really enjoy being out with the people, you know, taking pictures and you know, just having fun, man, chopping it up with everybody, and they chopping it up with me, and they giving me game, and I'm giving them game, and that's what built my new identity, you know what I'm saying, who I am right now and where I'm going. Without that kind of access to the streets, I couldn't do the things that I'm doing, or the things that I'm about to do in the future.
Nah, with this being an autobiography, you know, everybody, I know people asking, because like you say, we've seen documentaries, you see the TV show. Now you coming up with a movie off this joint here?
Absolutely. Well, you know, I got the #1 documentary on Netflix right now. You know what I'm saying? Not to be bragging, but it is what it is. We just talking facts. So, you know, I've been killing Netflix. The movie's in work. We financed. We just hired our director, but I don't think that I'm allowed to give his name out yet. You know, they got everything that they do. But that's independent too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get a piece of that as well. You know, I just don't like, you know, I don't like them deals, man. Them Hollywood deals is like, oh, wait.
Yeah, because it's like taking you, and then it's pretty much selling you, because they do whatever they want once they get hold to it, right?
Those told me, we might let you come on the set. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was coming on the set for show, but they might let me come on the set. I had to walk out, you know. I was like, so you telling me you going to do a movie about me, and I won't even be allowed to come out and tell you if dude is playing my role right, or if they playing my brother right, or my homies right? I can't do that. And they was like, no. not unless we give you permission. I was like, oh, I ain't used to taking permission. You know what I'm saying? So.
I like that, man. I like that. Now the documentary you say you got out that's on Netflix. What's the name of that?
Freeway Cracking the System.
Okay, bet that. Say #1.
#1 documentary on Netflix, and I produced 75% of that. You know what I'm saying? That was independent too. I got ganked for it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be straight up with you. I got ganked. You know.
One of them first contracts you did.
Well, you know what? No, the contract was cool, but what I didn't know is whoever controlled the footage is kind of like the owner. And so my partner, when we started doing it, I wasn't really tripping because he had the camera. So, you know, you keep the footage. You know what I'm saying? And then when we get to court, they like, oh, well, he got the footage, and we believe that it's his. And you know, he was one of them, you know, and the judge was one of them too. So, and I don't want to, they'll be saying I'm a racist if I say that, but, you know, they help each other.
Oh wait, no, it's just being real. Dang, yeah, nah, I feel that, bro. So yeah, keeping it independent. That's just a lesson learned right there. That's just a lesson learned right there, man.
We gotta do for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to do for yourself, why should somebody else do for you? You know, like I see people all the time, and they got their music, but they're not selling it. You know, they looking for Warner Brothers or Universal to come in and sell their stuff, and I like. Well, the first thing you do, if you sell it, then once they see that you can sell it, then they want to sell it as well.
Look, that's some. I'm glad you said that, because we talk about that a lot around in the studio. You know, just when we talking about up and coming artists and people wanting to know how they could push it. Now, have you been in the music game as well, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I started music. You know, I don't know if I should say that, but I should have been the king of hip hop. I slipped on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? In the early '80s, I had every element of hip hop that was needed to really dominate the game. I had the money, I had the connections, but I didn't do it. I did Anita Baker's first album instead of doing hip hop, and I really made a big mistake. But I had some old guys that was, you know, they was like king of music. You know what I'm saying? Otis Smith, Dick Griffey. Berry Gordy, you know, those guys saying that hip hop was just a fad. So, you know, their walls was decorated with gold and platinum, and I'm like, I gotta listen to them. Yeah. And then I got these young kids, you know, DJ Pooh and guys like that telling me that it was hip hop and King T and I'm like, but y'all ain't got no gold, y'all ain't got no money, you know what I'm saying? Like, should I listen to these kids or should I listen to these dudes who really been doing it? And unfortunately for me, I listened to the wrong people.
Look, I'm gonna end this now. I want y'all to check out the Urban Grind Radio interview that's gonna be coming up next. But just those names, look, those names alone.
We're gonna do it big. We're gonna do it big. We're gonna go all in. We ain't gonna hide nothing. We open book. Open book. Just like the book. It's gonna be wide open. All the game in there. You know, when I wrote this book, I was in jail, and I wanted young people to know what I knew, so I put it in a book.
And that's what they said. They said you tried to put it in the book, you had it from us, but I see you putting it out here, giving it to her.
Man, well, you know, you got to pay a little something, you know what I'm saying, to show appreciation. You know, without the appreciation, you ain't going to appreciate it. Yes. So I make you do a little something. You know, y'all got to come up with a little something to show appreciation. That's all that is. That's just a token, because this book could be worth $1 million to you if you took it and used it like I did.
Look, that's game on game right there. Look, where can they get the book at?
They can get it at my website. I know most of y'all want to go to Amazon, but Amazon don't give me, they get very little. You know what I'm saying? So go to my website, freewayricross.com, pick up your book. Tell me you want an autograph. I'm going to scratch your name in there. You know what I'm saying? That way when we throw that party, when I do my 100 book party, I'm going to have that 100 book party. You're going to be invited.
Look, y'all heard him right here. I got my copy already signed over there. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all's. I'm still in the process of reading it. We're going to get more in depth. Y'all see him right here in the building. Freeway Rick Ross. It's your boy Wild, Urban Grind TV. We out of here.
What up, y'all? It's Freeway Rick Ross, and you watching Urban Grind TV.